Hi friends! So today, instead of reading you a book, I'm gonna do something a little different. We're gonna bake some cookies. So we're in my kitchen instead of in my living room today. So to bake something or to cook anything, what do you need first? I think you need a recipe. So I have my recipe for my cookies right here. And it tells me all the ingredients that I need and how much of each ingredient that I'm going to need. Then I also have my directions. So this tells me in what order I need to combine my ingredients and what I need to mix together. Okay, so first we're gonna start out with some butter. So I softened our butter in this, and we're going to need some sugar. So I'm gonna put some sugar and some butter in a mixing bowl together. All right, so we're gonna need 1 cup of butter. So I have this measuring spoon, which is 1/4 cup. So we're gonna need 4 of these to put into our mix. So let's count. Here's 1, 2, 3, and our last one, 4. All right, friends, so now I'm going to have to take my mixer like this to mix them up. Now, you guys should never use these things by yourself. You should always ask someone, an adult, to help you. All right, friends, now that I've put my sugar and my butter all together in my mixing bowl here, now we need to add 1 egg and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. All right, so I'm gonna crack my egg. And we need to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So this is 1 teaspoon. So we're gonna have to put 2 of these in. Will you guys count with me? All right, let me fill this one up to the top and we're gonna pour it in. That's 1. We'll do 1 more, 2. All right, now I'm gonna have to use my mixer again to mix it all up. All right, friends, I got the eggs and the butter and the vanilla and the sugar all mixed together, and I set it aside, and I got another mixing bowl because now we're gonna have to mix some other things together separately. So first we're gonna start with our flour. Now I need 1 2/3 cup flour. So first I need 4 of these. So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I need 2/3, so I'm gonna use this one and I'm gonna scoop to the 2/3 mark. All right, friends, on here there's a spot where it says 2/3 and I filled my flour up to there and I put it in my mixing bowl. Now we're all done. All right, friends, so we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of baking powder in with our flour. Okay, then we need the cake mix. So the cake mix, we are gonna need 1 cup of the cake mix. So I'm gonna cut this open. And we're gonna put 4 of these in there again. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 in there. All right, friends, so now I'm going to mix all of these together in here. So now we have this mix of our powders and we have this mix of our eggs and our sugar. So what do you think I'm gonna do with my 2 different mixes? If you guess that I'm gonna put them together, you're right. So next, I'm gonna slowly add this powder into my other mixture with my mixer. Okay, friends, now we're gonna combine our things together. So I'm gonna slowly pour some of this in, and then I'm gonna use my mixer to mix it together. Switch hand. I'll put you guys down here so you can see when I mix it. So we'll pour a little tiny bit in. And then mix it up. this is called my spatula, and I'm gonna scrape the sides off a little bit. And we're gonna add some more of our powder mix. And I'm gonna mix it up again. All right, we still have some powder I gotta add. I'm gonna mix again. I need to use my spatula to get the sides nice and clean to make sure we use all the powder. And I'm gonna pour the rest of it in and do my last little bit of mixing. All right, friends, I have all of our ingredients mixed up in here now. So next, I'm gonna add some sprinkles. So we're gonna put 1 cup of sprinkles. So we need to count to 4 again. I'm gonna fill it all the way up. I filled it all the way to the top. That's 1. And then after I put 1 thing of sprinkles in, I'm going to take my spatula, you see the sprinkles in there? And I'm gonna mix the sprinkles in there a little better before I pour the rest in. And they'll stick to our dough that we made. All right, let's put our next little bit in. 2. Uh-oh, friends. I ran out of sprinkles and we're only on number 3, so we're only gonna put 3 things in there instead of 4, but that is okay. And then we're gonna mix it all together so that the sprinkles stick to the dough. And then can you guys guess what we're probably gonna do next? Next, after I get this all mixed up, I'm gonna put them on a baking sheet and then we're gonna put them in the oven. All right, friends, I got our dough all mixed up and all the sprinkles combined in. And now over here, I have my baking sheets with parchment paper on them. So I'm gonna take scoops of the dough and put them on the parchment paper so that they can go in the oven. All right, friends, I got my cookies all out on the sheet. And when I put the cookie dough on the baking sheet, I took my spoon and I pressed down like this on top of the cookies just to flatten the top of them out. So now I'm going to put them in the oven. Now you guys should never use the oven unless your mom or your dad or your grandma or some adult is helping you. Because the oven you can get hurt very easily by using the oven. Okay, so now I'm going to put those in there and I'm going to set the timer on my oven for 11 minutes. So 1 is 11. In 11 minutes, I'll check on them and see how they're doing. All right, friends, our cookies are all done. So now I'm gonna put my oven mitts on so that my fingers don't get burnt. And I'm gonna take them out. Friends, here's what our cookies look like, all finished. So now I'm going to take them off of our baking sheets and I'm going to put them onto here, which is our cooling rack. And this is so that they don't keep cooking while they're on here because we don't want them to get burnt. All right, friends, here's our cookies all on their cooling rack. So I'll let them sit here for a little bit and then I'm gonna put them in a container so they can sit on my counter. Now, when you're baking, it's always very important to have a helper. So this is my helper and she's been waiting patiently for a cookie to drop on the floor. Friends, I put the ingredients and all the directions to these cookies in the description box. So if you guys wanna make them, you should ask an adult at home to help you, and everything's in the description box to teach you how to make them. Thanks for cooking with me, guys. Bye.